And we are live. Hello, and welcome to the What's the Haps at Ave podcast. I'm your host, along with my co-host and professional skateboarder, Rosemarie, last name redacted.
You didn't say your name.
Oh, I'm Chicken Joe. And for the listeners at home, I am Chicken Joe in the flesh. The real deal. Rose.
Yes.
It's episode 2.
It is.
Most podcasts end by like episode 5, so we're like 40% of the way to success.
16 weeks of a semester to get through, right?
Yes, no, but we're like 2 weeks down.
Exactly, so 14 more.
14 more episodes, and then we'll be back for next semester.
Amazing. Okay, so I don't know if you guys could tell the difference.
Yes.
But we have microphone.
Shout out to the AV department.
Hashtag Dr. Bonanno the king.
Hashtag Dr. Bonanno is the king. Okay. Very good.
/ my boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hashtag comm department.
All right.
We're good for some things.
So,
okay,
enough plugging the comm department. Rose.
No, we never need to stop plugging the comm department. This is a free podcast equipment.
That's a good point.
For us.
Paid for
no one else.
By our tuition dollars.
Not mine.
Peace. All right, Rose. How are you doing this week?
Swell.
Week 2. End of week 2.
How exciting.
It is. It is.
And depressing.
A little bit. I mean, like, the drop ad period is over.
Oh, don't tell me about that one.
You can't change your... Yeah. You can't change your meal plan. We're really just like... You're in it now. Like, you can't turn around.
I know.
And so I think it's just a good reminder
maybe screwed, actually.
What?
Because I'm supposed to be having an internship, and I don't have a job yet.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Rose, I have faith that you're going to figure this out.
That's why Dr. Bonanno is a king.
Because he's helping you out with it.
He's helping me out.
It's okay. So, to all the listeners at home, if you know anyone looking for an excellent comm major.
Oh my gosh.
For an intern.
It's me.
It's Rose.
I'm producing this whole thing. I feel like that's a resume enough.
I think so. You could probably put this on.
I will.
Yeah?
I'm not going to explain it very much, but.
Yeah, don't give him a link to it.
No.
All right. But back to it, Rose. All right, we're going to start with a brand new segment.
Oh, we're starting with this. Okay.
We're starting because I think it leads to good conversation.
Okay. Can you explain it?
Okay, so we're going to blind rank departments.
I'm going to blind rank.
Yes, Rose is going to blind rank departments at Ave, 1 through 5. And, yeah.
So I don't know. So I had to say 1 or whatever.
You have to give it a number 1 through 5 and without knowing what comes next.
Oh, okay. Goodness.
All right.
Can you guess what mine's going to be before you ask me? And see, like, if we got the same order?
No, because I didn't rank them. That's your job.
I know. But I'm saying, like, can you guess what I'm going to say?
I'm not going to tell you what I think you would say. That makes it too easy.
Before you say it, Joe. Like.
Oh.
Like
no.
Okay.
No. Okay.
Fine.
So, first one.
Okay.
Grounds.
4.
Res Life.
3.
History.
2. Oh no.
Campus Ministry.
Oh gosh. 5?
And biology at number 1.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I want biology.
So what? We've got biology at 1.
Dr. Cronin.
Biology at 1.
He deserves it.
History at 2.
I guess so. For Katerina. You're welcome, Katerina.
Res Life at 3. Grounds at 4. Campus Ministry 5.
Would I change anything?
That's up to you.
In reality, biology should be 5. But in actual reality, I want Cronin to have that number 1 spot.
Cronin does. Biology's got a new boat, though. That's a big plus for them.
Environmental, I thought.
It's all the same stuff, Rose. Come on.
It's just not.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You put grounds low. I feel like you know a lot of the grounds guys, and I think they do a great. I think
I
campus.
wonder if maybe that's the reason. No, I'm kidding.
That you know. Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough.
No. They actually
I think they've done an excellent job.
That's actually so true. It was the first one you told me. I didn't know what to do.
Well, maybe we'll bring this segment back at a later date.
Yeah, so true.
And you'll be a little more prepared.
I don't hate the grounds. I actually really like them.
I think Grounds has done a great job. I think it looks so much better.
Does.
I think
they're always working too.
They are.
So
they're working a lot.
I
feel like I just see fewer broken sprinklers now. I know they've done a ton of work and like.
Interesting thing to notice.
Well, it's just like if you see a sprinkler going off, it's just like, okay, hey, this is crappy. Like someone take care of this. So I think it's good that
I
that's
guess so.
good.
I normally think like, should I jump over it?
Oh, that's because you're a child at heart and I'm not.
You definitely okay. That's up for debate.
Yeah, Grounds is good. I would put Res Life too because I'm a member of Res Life.
Not one though.
Campus ministry gives me the sacraments.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, see, campus ministry.
And they're ranked 5.
I think campus ministry is on a new. They're climbing. Yeah. They're climbing.
I was thinking about old campus ministry, which
old campus ministry was a little rough.
I don't even really know what they did.
I think
no offense, but like.
Yeah, I think the campus ministry this year just seems like much more active. I see them in their quarter zips a lot more.
It's on Thursdays, I think.
There's a campus ministry Thursday.
Like when they wear their shirts.
Dang. So if you were like in a household and you're part of like one of the men's or women's groups and you're part of campus ministry,
you have a shirt day.
You have a shirt day.
Theotokos
3 times a week.
Thursday. Oh, if you're in all 3, yeah.
If you're in 3, yeah.
That was that one guy last semester. He was wearing like the St. Joseph's men's group and then campus ministry and then his household.
Oh, I don't remember who that is. But congratulations. Honestly, anyone who's doing that, good for you. Like
Isaac Carney.
Isaac Carney.
King.
No, he was not part of men's group.
Yeah, he was.
I went to a lot of men's groups, and I never saw him in the polo.
It wasn't a polo. I thought it was a T-shirt.
The men's group?
Oh, no, it's a polo.
It is polo. The tan polo. They wear it on Wednesdays. I would make a huge plug for the men's group. I've been like multiple times. They get an incredible turnout. They always get a really good turnout, and it's a good mix too. It's like it's not just like the typical people you'd expect to see at a talk. It's like you're seeing. I see guys there who I'm like, I had no idea you took your faith seriously. I thought you were, like just kind of like coasting through it all. But like seeing them there, and they get good speakers. I mean, Copeland spoke Wednesday. Great talk.
Fun. We had Mrs. Copeland.
Oh.
At women's group.
What a power couple, huh?
Isn't that the like goal?
And I think that's like the beauty of Ave, that it's like such a strong community that we have like every time I see like a couple, like I'll go to mass and I'll see like the Breidenbachs with their children or the Lenmans with their children.
They have only one kid.
Oh, child. Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry to the Breidenbach family. I apologize. But still, just one of those things that like that's something very unique about Ave, that we are like that there's strong like family values just kind of like woven in.
I think that was the intention.
Yeah. There's other power couples, the Fagers.
Did you say the Lenmans already?
The Lenmans. Well, Mrs. Lenman teaches at Donahue, correct?
She doesn't teach, but she works there.
Okay, so still like active member in the Ave Maria community. I believe Mrs. Trabick works on the 3rd floor.
She does.
The Smiths, Chad's an RD, and his wife, Sarah Beth, is the campus nurse.
There you go.
The Kings. Even the Mittendorfs, you see Mrs. Mittendorf's around, she's doing stuff. So
you mean like the husband and wife both like do things
yes,
on campus?
Yes.
Okay,
I think
sorry, I missed that part.
Oh, sorry, Rose.
No, it's okay.
I'll go slower next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think it's really fun. Also, something about Ave is really fun is there's so many campus babies. Like they're always running. I guess that's a woman thing to love, but like they're always running around.
Yes, and like you see like the usual babies, like
Samson.
Yeah, shout out to Lizzie Carter babysitting Joe and Megan Hare's baby all the time, and Rebecca Hilger and Elizabeth Carter.
Lizzie doesn't babysit.
Not anymore, but she used to last semester, and it's just like it's awesome. It's awesome seeing like
to always see them around.
Yeah, I think it's just it speaks well for what the university's doing, I think.
Very pro-family here.
Yes.
All right, that's enough.
That's enough. That's enough talk on this.
Jeez. We're really just praising the university. It's almost like we love it.
Well, it's, I think we've been here for, coming on 4 years, and
15.
15 for some of us. And that's enough time to make it home, and you got to love your home. So.
Really? So
That's
you're
what
going to start calling your dorm room home? Like the rest of us?
No.
You just called it home.
It's analogous to home. But anyways, next topic. So, I feel like every year, right, you get a new freshman crowd, and there's always characters. Mm-hmm. And I think we were talking about this in the grind a couple days ago. There's always the freshman, mm-hmm. and I think that freshman, excuse me. Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna crown Pius Miravale.
Yeah.
That freshman.
He is that freshman.
He's just everywhere.
He is just everywhere.
He's everywhere.
He's always talking to seniors.
Yeah. Just zero fear.
And confusing them.
Oh, yeah. Very confusing. But just, everywhere, I see these guys, and I'm see this kid, and I'm like, this kid probably knows more people than me, and I've been here for 3 years. I know. So I don't know if that's a shortcoming on my part, or Pius is just kicking butt here.
He really is. He just, has zero fear.
Yes.
And it doesn't always work out, I don't think, to have zero fear, but when you're a freshman, absolutely.
It's a good way to start, and I think, he's going to mature and grow, and that confidence is going to, that just, blind confidence is going to fall away into just, being, a confident, personable student. Yeah.
It'll be fun. Well, I guess we won't be here to see it.
We won't. Well,
I hope I won't be.
Yeah. Hell, maybe in 3 years, he'll be on this podcast.
Oh my gosh, fun.
But yeah, the whole thing about that freshman, I think I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who would you say was our year?
I'm gonna say Gabe Molino.
Oh, so true. It was.
I think Gabe. Tommy Peterson, kind of. Tommy Peterson was a transfer.
He's not the same. He was that transfer.
Yeah, I guess a little bit.
There's also that transfer.
Yeah, Gabe Molino, he knew everyone, super active. He joined households quick.
Yeah.
He got he was Mr. Gyrene or ran for Mr. Gyrene. Participated.
Did he join right away? Ardens? No.
No, I believe Gabe Molino was
Didn't he intent with Joe Basile?
No, he was an inaugural member of Precursors Verbi.
He was?
And then made the switch to Ardens and is now, I believe,
So him, Matt Sincata. Who else?
Ethan Worm.
Oh my gosh, Ethan.
We don't need household gossip on this podcast, though.
I was just remembering.
But it is interesting
it's funny.
to see how people have changed.
They definitely fit in Ardens more than they fit in Precursors.
Oh, yeah, they're Ardens boys. But I also think there might be a certain aspect of, the vibe of Ardens has changed over the course of 3 years.
But, Bischoff used to lead it.
That's
or did he change the vibe? But, Trenton Phillips was also in Ardens. I think it's just a very specific type of guy.
Yeah. And
I mean, Precursors is the same way, but it's just a different type of guy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Both
and I think
great.
That's why there's more than one household, you know?
Exactly.
And I think that's
true.
That's why it's okay if you hey, you started in this household and you switched, because you're going to change over 3 years. You're going to grow. You're going to change in your faith, kind of step into your faith.
Very true.
And that's going to, it's going to change.
Wait, okay, so then who's that freshman of the junior class?
I would make the case for Durba Boyven.
I just can't believe he's a junior.
It is scary. There's
no way he was on campus when we were sophomores.
Yeah. And then the sophomore class, I would put
Joe Drost.
Joe Drost, yeah.
Absolutely.
He, again, Mr. Gyrene contestant. I think that's a good indicator.
Yeah.
I don't know if Durba was on Mr. Gyrene.
He wasn't, no.
But that is an indicator of being that freshman if you know enough people to be elected there.
Who else is a junior? That's so interesting.
I don't even know.
Can't think of it.
But if you are a junior, leave it in the comments. Let us know who the juniors are.
I guess it's up for grabs
And if
to
you
be
think,
that freshman.
Yeah, I think also if you
junior
think,
class.
hey, like there was someone else who was that freshman, leave it in the comments.
Let us know.
Leave it in the
In
comments.
the comments.
Yes. Next segment.
Sure.
We're going to go to Big Dog of the Week. Big Dog of the Week this week is Sally McGrath for putting on an impressive RA program. I think it was called St. Philip's Fun Water Day or something. Yeah. They got Kona Ice. They got a ginormous blow-up slide. I walked past it. It was going on the academic lawn. I did not participate because I was on my way to dinner. But they had pizzas. They had drinks.
Ugh.
No, they didn't have drinks. They just had like water, whatever. No alcohol.
Well.
But say the slide.
Can you provide alcohol for an RA project?
If you get the funding, you can get Aladdin to serve alcohol if it is the proper kind of event. It's difficult though. You have to jump through a lot of hoops. But
so not that one.
Still, great event. Good job, Sally.
Good job,
McGrath.
Sally.
I think it's there's so many events on campus. It's kind of hard for them to stand out.
Yeah, but in the fall semester, there's no big ones besides All Saints.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
And I guess Oktoberfest, but that's like a different.
Yeah, Oktoberfest is a different vibe. It's more like family-ish. I feel like there's a lot of like.
It's very like Swamp Fest also.
I think it's also difficult to have events like that in the fall because it's just so hot.
Yeah, that's
the weather's
true.
so brutal.
But like country night in like November.
They have country night in the spring.
I know, but they used to have it in the fall.
Yeah. And I think that's why it's tough for these events. And like All Saints kind of works because by November it's cooling down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they also changed dorm wars this year.
Dorm wars, which I think is good. I think it like lets the dorm kind of like figure itself out. I think we'll have to see.
But at the same time, like, isn't that dorm wars is fun when you don't know anything either?
Yes. I think there is a certain aspect of like when I was a freshman, participated in dorm wars. I knew no one, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to this thing, and I met people who I'm still friends with to this day, like very good friends, like good, solid guys who've gone on and left Ave, and I'm still kind of in contact with, and they're still the kind of guys who I'm like, yeah, like I'd love to get a beer with you. I'd love to smoke a cigar with you. So I think it speaks well for any event that they can create
something to be said
lasting friendships.
About both times of the year, I guess, for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just sad that they changed country night because it's like kind of the other one thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
In the fall.
Well, there's Halloween.
I guess Sadie's is always really fun.
Sadie's is a clown show.
Gotta think of a costume.
Yes. Hey, if you have any suggestions for Rosemary's costume, once again, leave it in the comments.
We should have won last year, but that's okay.
Yeah. For the viewers at home, Rosemary and some of her friends dressed up as a pack of cigarettes.
We did. It was quite hilarious. It also looked we looked like cigarettes.
It was very good.
It was really impressive.
Yeah.
But
I think
we did not win.
It's clever. It's out of the box.
Very good. We also crafted a giant box.
Yes.
And one of our friends wore it.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. Also, the party genuinely didn't start until we got there. We got there early, fair enough. Yeah. With like 400 people in tow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of all these events. It's kind of tough to like time, like when
it
you're.
Is. Yeah.
I guess any party ever is like you have to like time.
Don't
showing
go too
up.
Early, but don't go too late.
Yeah, but you don't want to be showing up. Yeah. So.
Because if you go too late, then why go at all? Yeah.
Yeah.
Still working on that one.
Don't worry, you'll get there. But
anyway.
Yeah, Sally McGrath, great event. McGrath. Congratulations for winning Big Dog of the Week.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She'll never even know, probably.
Yeah.
We can let her know.
Well, if you know Sally, tell her to listen to the podcast.
Tell her to listen. Give it a listen.
Yeah.
It's like there's something else.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right, and now we have a pitch from Rosemary.
From our sponsor. Okay, I said it last week and I'll say it again. This coming Sunday, the 15th of September,
yes.
Theotokos household is putting on Flowers for Our Lady of Sorrows because it's her feast day this week on the 13th, but also on Sunday. And so, we're going to have very nice brunch, so you don't have to eat the cafeteria. We're going to have flowers sprawled out, and you get to make your own bouquet. And some live jazz. Which is kind of the best part about these kinds of events is when Ethan Worm and Joe Drost are like going
seeing
at
random
it.
people and like, wow, like you're incredibly talented. And, so
they're so good too. Like watching, I'm just mesmerized by them.
They're very
every
good.
time.
They're very good.
And they have some special guests. There may or may not be a saxophone and a drum kit.
Very exciting.
I just gave it all away, but it's fine. You want to come?
For all the women on campus.
For the women on campus. We're tabling on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
And you do have to RSVP.
You have to RSVP, but it's free.
It is free. And
there's only 60 spots.
Only 60 spots. And it's going to be a great event. I think it's going to sell out.
So get your ticket on Wednesday.
Yes.
Because we're planning on not even tabling on Friday.
Yeah. So great event. Great way for the women on campus to build some community.
And to listen to some jazz.
Listen to jazz. Like, what a great way. At Mass today, the priest was talking about, in his homily, leisure, right? And kind of like sanctifying your Sundays and doing things that kind of like help you prepare for the week. And there's like a spiritual aspect to that. But like, what a great way to kind of...
to practice leisure.
The
basis of culture for all of us Ave
students. It is the basis
students,
of culture.
Learning that.
Yes. So...
tune in next week.
Tune in. I think that's all we got for today. Yes.
Yeah.
That's all we got for today. Tune in next week. We'll tell you how Rose's event went.
Yeah.
You'll hear.
Or you'll know.
You'll know if you've been there.
As you should.
You'll find your next big dog of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And
talk about the events of the week.
Talk about the events. We'll see how it's going. We'll tell you what the Haps is.